Hi guys, today's day 2 of the WPT $5,000 shit that I made, that I bagged chips for. It's 8:30 a.m. Shit doesn't start till 11. But we're too nervous. Joey's asleep in the room. We're awake. We're trying to go to the gym. I'm so fucking fat and out of shape. No one would be surprised to hear this update. So I just worked out probably incorrectly. No, I know how to work out. It'd be a bit of a Guido. Alright, we're about to go in the room. We have to continue Joey's training. Alexa, open the drapes. You have 15 bigs, the cutoff opens. You have queen 10 suited on the button. What do you do? What do you do, Megan? Wrong! These fucking fries are still here. How did your PLO go last night? Tell me quickly though, you bought him for 800, lost it, bought him for 5. All right, good luck in your big day too, Joe. All right, so we're on the way. Nervous, trying to stay calm. I'm fucking nervous. I worked out, studied last night, and yet still shook. Studied this morning, still shook. Too nervous to speak, too nervous to vlog. Unheard of for this DJ. Oh, don't. Bro, I'm eating a shake and like egg veggie bites. This is like, it's like I'm trying to be good at this game or something. Like I worked out this morning and studied yesterday. Biggest financial investment we've ever had in ourselves in one tournament. Anyway, what is this? Like if I play like shit, I'm for sure go back to smoking crack and eating McDonald's. My table's like in the sports book. There it is. 7. Yeah, there's my serial killer handwriting. Hi guys. They're kind of dissing us though out here with these like Hilton convention room chairs. I feel a little diss. Thank God we don't bet sports anymore, or else this might be a semi-distracting fucking seat in the sports book. Be right back with an update. Obviously gotta focus for this. There we go. Ready. Oh my God, I'm just so scared. My God. All right, be right back. No fucking around next spread. I'm not gonna fuck around. All right, so it's mad early, but we made some chips already. We knocked out Eric Arafat and cheered King 7. We open in the cutoff, and he jams. It's 10 big, so it's 8 more for us. We have King 7 of clubs versus 4s. We river a 7 cheer, and he's like, "Do you have to cheer so loud?" It's like, "Yeah, dude, eat a bag of dicks." So mad early, but okay, so. All right, so we got moved tables. We got some more chips than we started the day with. It's early. I'm not doing the bit of like, oh, this table looks good or bad. Every table's gonna be way better than me in a 5K, so. Meanwhile,
about to sit down for day 2 at the Wynn. I got 18 big blinds, 20 away from the money, so it's gonna be a sweat, folks.
Just then.
All right, so they're doing a fucking little color up break. It's not a real break, but it's going okay so far. And we had pocket 10s under the gun +1 at 3K big blind. Under the gun makes it 7. We 3-bet at +1 to 18. Folds around, he calls. Against him, flop is queen 3-2 rainbow. Check, we bet like quarter pot. He calls, turn is jack, check, and then we river a 10. So we lose to ace king, obviously, but whatever the fuck. I think he 4-bet all the hands that beat us. He checks, we bet about like 45% pot. We bet 31K into 69, and he calls. Good start, it's early. Move tables again. We got back like 183, something closer to what we had. Whatever, no big deal. We didn't fuck up hands, we're fine. So 2 hours in, it's first real break. Blind versus blind. Big blind had about 9 bigs, folds us in the small blind, and we have jack 5 off, and we jam, and he had ace 9 off and called. At 2K, 4K, 4K with a 4K big blind ante. We're in the small blind with queen 6 of clubs. Folds to the button, makes it 9,000. We flat, big blind, Jake Schwartz folds. Flop comes ace 7-3 with 2 clubs. We check, bets, we call. Turn is jack of spades, 2-tone board. Goes check. Now the river is deuce of diamonds, a blank. And I feel compelled to rep the ace to fire here. I debated for 2 seconds check raising flop, but it's not really a thing. I'm glad we didn't. But we bet 12K on about 1/3 pot on the river, and he calls with ace 4 of diamonds. Then at 2K, 4K with a 4K big blind ante, pocket ace is in early position. We open to 8K, cutoff calls, and the button makes it 31K, a small 3-bet. We have 175K to start the hand, like 45-ish bigs, and I figured that maybe a smaller 3-bet would look stronger than a jam. I was sitting there for a while. I mean, I know you can have jams for anything under 50 at 4-bet, so we ripped and they both folded, and now we're back up at 210. And that's it. We won a little pop blind versus blind. Nothing, just exciting. So we started there with 229 people, like I think something like this. 118 get paid. There's like 168 left. I'm trying to get this all in quick. Yo, and the other big storyline is that Joey's hand for hand in his dream of making the min cash in the 600, which he put 1/3 of his roll into. He only has 34K, which is like 4 bigs, I think. I don't know, dude, but he said he's hand for hand. I haven't heard from him. He'll probably die. And even Tom said, like, I'm going to hell for this, but how funny would it be if Joey bubbled? I really hope he doesn't. We gotta go back in.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That's my new term I came up with. Gentlemen. I cashed at 96th place, so I made the money. So that was cool, man. But yeah, shoved with ace-4 diamonds with like less than 6 bigs. Got called by ace-jack. I knocked out, so might get in this $400 one. $400 tournament. It started about an hour ago.
Damn, Joey busted, but he cashed. Good for him. He made the min cash, which was his goal. He got 96th. Rest in peace, Joey's run in a multi-day tournament, his first bag ever. So I reckon the action clock is about to start. We got 140, yeah, 128 left, 118 pay, or maybe it'll be a little less because I think it's with 1 table left from the money. So maybe in reality it'll be like 126. Either way, it's good. We're all tense in here. All right, so it's like 1 hour only. It's like 1 level only since the last break. This is like a fugazi break. We don't know how close we are to the money. There's maybe 128 or less people. So anyway, the one hand we had was pocket sevens. In early position, we opened 10K, 5K big blind. Big blind defends, flop is king, queen, 5. 1 heart, check, we bet. Quarter pot, he calls. Turn is a deuce, check, check. River's a king of hearts, bringing the backdoor flush draw in. And he bets 17K into 41K. And I maybe incorrectly assumed that he had enough missed straight draws and shit. We call, and he had a king, he had king 6 suited. That's the only real hand we played. Other than that, we had to fold to the blinds twice because this like junky tanking kid who's no longer tanking was making it 4 to 6x. It's really weird shit. Whatever. I am nervous. I'm trying to be cool. These guys, they're all better than me. You know, most of them. There's some horrible players. Like I'm not that great in this field at all. I don't think I made any major mistake on the day. I'll have to find out. All right, back in. So I guess they're saying 127 left. I don't fucking know. It's probably 126. I just like had to scope because unlike online, you can't just see what's the shortest stack. You have to go look with your eyes visually. So I just walked around. And we're whatever. That doesn't even matter. It matters how many bigs. See, I'm learning live is all about punt, reception, distribution. 120 full left. Alright, 120. They don't go hand for hand until the actual stone bubble, so. Alright, hand for hand on the Bisley. Stone bubble, hand for hand. There's commotion over there. I wonder if we made the money. Yeah, they have us like barriered off. Like they have a 1K over there, and then they have us in the fucking sports book still. Yeah, I'm the least jaded one here. I'm the only one who cheered at my table. That's bad news for me, but whatever. I'm drawing even more dead than I thought. Nobody even got up or gave a fuck. Woo! The breaks are so, well, it's like only every 2 hours that you get a break, so I gotta like go pee, wash my hands, go do some updates, try to get a slice of pizza. But we were in the money, that's good. Now we're coming back. 8K is gonna be the big. We have 20 bigs when we come back, which is where we're the best. One street poker is our specialty. We 3-bet with ace king off, was prepared to get it in. Dude folded, then we had pocket aces and we jammed. We were prepared to get it in, obviously, and dude folded. We 3-bet jammed. Then on the stone bubble, hand for hand, we had ace-3 suited in the on the button. 155K effective at 6K big blind. We're on the button with ace-3 of spades. Cut off was a bigger stack than all 3 of us behind, and he jammed the last orbit, so he could have just jammed. Makes it 12. We flat. Big blind calls. Shorter than us. Flop comes 4, 5 deuce rainbow. So we have the fucking nuts. Let's check. We bet 8K. Something small, something spicy. Fold, call. Turn is 10 of diamonds. Brings back door flush draw, whatever. Cut off checks, and we bet 20K into like 52 after thinking for a bit. I don't know. We used the time extension chip, which we never really played with. Played with once before, but we didn't get even need to use any. Then he folded. Then there was a hand a little bit later after we made the money. We're in the cutoff with queen 10 suited. Jared Jaffe opens under the gun 8-handed to 13K. We flat. The big blind calls. Flop comes queen deuce deuce with 2 hearts. No spade. Check. Jaffe bets 18. We call the big blind calls now. Turn is the ace of diamonds. We all check, and then the river's king of diamonds goes check, Jeff, that's 52K, and we fold. So that's, and then we just had to fold the big blind, whatever. That's how we ended up back at 150. All good, all good. I'm happy we made the money, but anything can happen quickly with 20 bigs, so obviously so. Alright, I'm finna call Katie to update her because she been sweaty. My fiance who I love. So we're back, we're starving, we gotta pee, and then you guys are my priority. So I'm starving over here. Ooh.
Meanwhile,
Just got back up in the room. I was playing a $400 event. Guy open raises or whatever. I have 15, 16 big blinds, so I shove. I got kings. He calls with tens, hits a fucking 10 on the flop. I'm out. Double there. I'm like above the chip average. Whatever, it sucks. Yeah, I still can't win a fucking all-in pre-flop. I'm all in. All the chips are in the middle. I have nothing else I can do. I can't fucking win one ever. I'm 0 for 2 on this trip.
2 hours later.
The last fucking hour, I don't know when I updated you guys last. The last 2 hours have been fucking awesome. One major hand early on was pocket tens, and we were under the gun. We open, the big blind defends. The flop comes 7-3-6. He donk leads for 15K into a pot of about 40K. We just call. The turn is a 4, so now a 5 gives him a straight, and it seems like donk lead range is a lot of 2 pair, but pair plus like straight draw a lot of shit. He donk leads 25K, kind of smallish now. We just call again. Then the river's at 10, we river a set, and he donk leads again for 40K. And I debated going for thin value. I ultimately just call, and luckily he had 2 pairs, so we suck out, and that's great. Then another hand, Joey and I have been superstitiously back and forth texting like, oh, you have the run good now, I have the run good now. We end up with 240K. At 5K, 10K with a 10K big blind ante. Folds to us on the button, and we look down at ace jack off. We make it 20K. Small blind, who has about 300K, calls, and Ryan LaPlante in the big blind, who also has about 30 bigs, jams. Sucks to call off with ace jack off, but we fucking snap call. Small blind tank folds, and Ryan has 10-9 suited, and we get the fucking full double to 540. Yes! Woo! Let's go. A couple hands later, we have jack 8 in the big blind. Folds to the small blind. He makes it 4x, 40K. We call. The flop is 8-8-9. 2 clubs. We have the jack of clubs. He leads 25K. We min click it to 55K. Weird play. I don't know if this is all crazy live shit, but he calls. Turn is the queen of spades. Checks, we bet 60K. He calls. Then the river's a king. He checks, we bet 100K. He folds. That was a huge pot also. Last hand before break, we had 10-9 off on the button. 10 of spades, 9 of diamonds. We open to 20K, big blind defends. Flop is jack 7-2 with 2 spades. He donk leads 27K. We have a backdoor flush draw, gut shot straight draw. We're not folding, we call. Turn is the ace of diamonds. He checks and we blast 80K. He folds. Things are going well. The breaks are so fast. Gotta go back in. Inhale Chipotle. Our stomach is probably gonna be fucked the fuck up. And we're back. Jack, who's been sitting next to us, has a British accent. It's very charming, I realize, to get information. So if I ever play somewhere I'm unknown, I'm gonna be like, oh, what do you have, mate? No filming? Oh, okay. All right, so we lost some chips, but it's no big deal. We got 580K down a bit. We 3-bet ace king suited in position, and dude called, flop came, all spades, like 8-9-3. Check, we bet quarter pot, and then a check down to the river, and he won with pocket tens. Other than that, whatever, nothing. All good, all good. A million bigs. 58 left. Fucking Chipotle was a bad idea though, I'm tired, dude. Alright, we're getting moved. It was real. It's been real at this table. So we're at our new table, 55 left with our boy McKeekey. Alright, so our new table features our boy McKeon and some others that I probably should know but don't know. 14K locked up, not that that matters. It does matter, I mean it matters a lot of money, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean when I say that. 15K big blind, and we have 520K. We have like 36 bigs. We're fine. We're a little below average, but 36 bigs is 36 bigs. We're fine. Joe, you want to say hi to my vlog? You want to say hi to my vlog? He said no thanks. Deal it. Yeah, fuck them. Fuck them. Fuck everyone who's not here. Yeah, that's their loss. See, me and Joe found common ground in that half the table's not here, but they said, deal, we got a deal. They could eat a bag of dicks. They're not here. Alright, so we got like 170. We lost mad chips on ace 9 on the button. Big blind defends on ace deuce deuce. He had ace jack and didn't 3-bet for us. But it's all good. It's all good. It wouldn't be as good a story if it wasn't. It was easy. Alright. Good game, us. 42nd. The ace 9 versus ace jack hand kind of fucked us. Well, we fucked ourselves. Thank you.
You're gonna see Paulo right here at this podium.
I mean, I'm disappointed, but I'm not. I don't know. I want to run that ace 9, ace jack hand. I'll tell you guys more about it later. But we cashed for 16K. Get us unstuck in the trip. Fucking cool.
Congratulations.
Thank you. What a bummer. Since you assholes usually stop watching as soon as I bust the fucking tournament, I think I might do an outro here. Thanks for watching.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Thanks, dude. Thanks, man. Wow, look at us in the Sistine Chapel. Look, we're up like 5,800 on the trip in poker. We're not gonna bitch. We're not gonna bitch. We're not gonna bitch. We're not gonna bitch. And I'm not even upset. We took 2 bullets in a 5K, bro, and cashed for 16 whatever. I'm a little disappointed. I want to run the spot, the hand that I fucked up. Set up a better looking a shot for the hand history. So a couple of hands that we fucked up was, not that we fucked up, just there was a couple spots, like we had to fold. We had one hand, it folded to us in the small blind versus an Asian who was playing every fucking hand at a 15K big blind. And we have king 3 off and we 4x'd it, and then he ended up jamming with aces. We had to fold. That's 60K, rest in peace, 4 bigs. We opened ace 7 off on the button. The same Asian guy called in the small blind, just flats. Flop is queen 10-7, it goes check check. Turn is 9, check check. River's a deuce, check check, and he had pocket 8, so we lose chips that way. Then the main one though that we lost chips was at 10K, 15K with a 15K big blind ante. Folds to us on the button. And we look down at ace 9 of spades. We min raise to 30K, small blind Asian folds, big blind defends. Flop comes ace, deuce, deuce, rainbow, no spade. He checks, we bet 1 big blind, and he check raises. We bet 15K, he makes it 50K, we call. Turn is a 5, he bets 90K, which is big, and we think and call. It's a lot now. The river's an 8. Knot of diamonds. The river's an 8 of hearts or some shit. And he bets 90 again. And I'm like, it didn't even occur to me that he would have a better ace. I just assumed he would 3-bet all of his better aces. But this is, I guess, the thing of balance. I don't know how much credit to give this guy. I don't know this player. But it's like, if he's not always check raising all of his aces that are better than ace 9, it makes him harder to play against. But he bets 90 again. And I was just like, yo, I just can't fucking fold. Like, I'll fold. I mean, I only have 1 pip better than a chop with another ace. I really only have a bluff catcher at this point, let's be honest. So the more I think about it, the more I probably should have folded. I bet you the solver will say call. I'm gonna update on that in a bit. We call and he had ace jack, so he got us. And that was really the big hand. The final hand was just under the gun limped, the Asian guy, small blind limps, and we have ace 4 suited with like 10 bigs, and we jam, and he had king 10 off, calls, river's a king. Good game, us. The nice thing is that we overfired on a 5K, and when you're big buying ones, you want to cash, so we're not too miserable. It's an hour from the end of day 2. It stings, it's bittersweet, but we're happy. Things are good. Much better to be up 5,800 on the trip than down fucking 11, so. What were you just saying?
I'm just fucking pissed off. I cannot win an all-in pre-flop ever in my tournament life ever. Tonight, kings versus 10s. I fucking lose to a fucking, it's a set.
How many big blinds?
All in, pre-flop. There's nothing I can do.
No, yeah. No, I know.
All the chips are in.
I'm just curious.
I seriously, I don't think I've won. I've won for like 11 now, or 12 or something.
You were 1 for 9, so it's got to be worse
It's
now.
1 for 11. It's getting ridiculous. It pisses me the fuck off.
But at least you min cashed the first tournament.
And then this morning, it's like I had so much equity because the board paired, so I could have hit a 4 to win outright. I could have hit an ace.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'm just saying, when I was all in, the board paired, it was king 9-3-3. So the river comes.
What hand did you have?
I have ace 4. A king could have chopped. A 9 could have chopped.
Against what hand?
He had ace jack. A 4 could have went outright. An ace we chop. I had a lot of chop outs, and it's just like fucking shit on my face. Then I see these cocksuckers hit runner to fucking to double up and stay alive all the time.
Like me. You were just in such a good mood until you started talking about this. Like, this is not an act.
This is good building up.
Joey literally was all smiley, like, oh, what do you want to do? I ate pizza, and then he starts, and then I was like, how was your day of tournaments? And you go, I can't fucking win it all in.
Race 4 reminded me of it.
Make the booty bounce on the dance floor.
Good night. He got that real poker face, nigga.
Now, he doesn't deserve any applause. He called with King Jack.